tell where the fans are, yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me a second to catch my breath, y'all. I had to walk up here from back there. It's a lot longer than it looks, okay? Katie was not wrong about that. See, I'm about to call you gingerbread up here. Oh my God, we're sex people. That's why we. Yeah, it's an interesting job. But my landlord told me I look like I've gained weight the other day, and yeah, and I know, and I did because I don't do anything. So I do the bare minimum. Thank you. I think gyms are pointless because like the city is my gym. You know what I'm saying? Like we walk everywhere. The subway stairs are leg day every day. Like that shit sucks. Like I feel like I ran stadiums by the time I go up one flight. I'm just out of breath, just like sweating my ass off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad it's about to be cold because less sweat. You know? And I'm a big guy. I sweat a lot. You know, like it's every day sauna day too because I sweat so much. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not really like that lazy. I mean, like I'm lazy, but I'm not that lazy. I'll do like a push-up or two every now and then. Yeah, you know, like gotta stay active. Like I'll do the men kind and the women kind because I'm not a sexist. You know, I do both. And like, I'm always thinking about doing more, you know, like in my head, I'm just like, I can do more, I can be great. And then I eat a Twix and then like that whole negative thought just leaves my head, you know. I'm just like, Twix. And yeah, I do eat my Twix like I suck dick. 2 at a time. Thank you. Yeah, it is on the resume. It's definitely, it's under skills. You know, yeah. But like, something else, like, so like one of my biggest hobbies and like favorite things to do, and I'm pretty good at it, I like to consider myself a professional, is I love naps. Naps are like my favorite thing to do, and I think more people should take naps. It would make us less shitty of a society, you know? Like people just need to take a nap. Kids take naps when they're grumpy. You need a nap when you're grumpy too. Like people say hangry's a thing. Angry sleepy's a thing too. It was two of the 7 dwarves. Like, but like, and there's so many different types of naps you can take. You know, you can take a cat nap, you can take a power nap, you can take a champagne nap, you can take a caffeine nap. The list goes on. Like, I didn't make the list. It's very long. You can Google it. But my favorite nap to take, I made this one up because it makes sense in my head. So my favorite nap to take is a coma nap. And yeah, so I'm explaining what that is, a coma. So what you do is, anything longer than 3 hours is a coma nap, okay? Or you know, like the naps where like you go to sleep and it's like the sun's out, you wake up in pure darkness and you're just like, oh my God, what year is it? Where am I? What's going on? Like you don't know like what the fuck is happening right now. That's a coma nap, you know? Or like when you sleep too hard and you wake up and you're just like, holy fuck, I got a paper due, I got an exam to do, I didn't study for anything. You get up and then you're like, oh wait, I'm not in school. I haven't been in school in like 10 years, you know? I'm going back to sleep. And one of my favorite games to play with that is nap roulette. Ooh, what is that? How does that go? I'm gonna tell you, ho. Alright. Nap roulette is my favorite thing because what you do is you take a nap without setting an alarm. Yeah. And you let destiny be your alarm. And you just wake up whenever. The longest coma I've taken was like 14 hours. Yeah. And I felt great after. I woke up, it's like 6 a.m. and I'm like, it's a new day. I just woke up from a coma. You know, like, who am I? I got a paper due. It's Monday. You know? Like, That's just a little bit about me real quick. Something else that's been on my mind now that it's October 2nd, it is spooky season, okay? And I'm not a fan of spooky season because I get scared easily, yeah. I turn into a bitch real quick, you know? I do. Yeah. Anyways, Ashley.
Ashley.
But like spooky season in the city is like a little different because like I feel like every day here is spooky season. The way y'all leave in y'all house sometimes, you know, like you can't tell who's in costume and who's just wearing normal people clothes. Because like sometimes for them, normal people clothes is a costume. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, flashback to last Halloween. Okay, I'm walking around and I see a man. And this man is dressed up in like a normal like attire, but he has like a plant on his, like a plant, like a flower, and it looked like, do we have any like musical theater people in here? Okay. Little Shop of Horrors. Right. So in my head, I saw this man with a giant vase with a light shining on it and a plant in a pot. And I was like, oh, that's a smart Little Shop of Horrors costume. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, that's not a costume? He said, no, it's an oxygen tank. I said, you photosynthesizing right now? And he was like, yeah, the light is beaming and you photosynthesize. He's like making on. I'm like, look, sir, that's Audrey too. Like, what are we doing here, guys? What is happening? Like, just a normal day in October, that's his normal clothes. I can't wait to see what it's like in September for him. Something else that's been on my mind recently is I don't believe in credit cards. I don't have it yet. I don't, thank you. I don't own a single credit card. I don't believe in it. Because like if I don't have the money now for it, I'm not gonna have it next month. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in them. And it hasn't bit me in the ass until recently. I was in LA, Los Angeles. Yeah, I was doing some shows there and I was like, there's no MTA in Los Angeles. Fun fact, if you've never been there, public transportation takes you everywhere you don't want to go. So I rented a car, did it through the apps and the online, paid for it, got the insurance, did everything, I'm good to go. So I get there. I walk up to it, the car person. And I'm like, hello, I'm here to pick up my car. And she said, I need ID, and I need your card, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool, great, here you go. She processes everything, does it. She was like, your car's ready over there, this and that, blah, blah, blah. She goes, I just need a credit card for incidentals. And I was like, cool, no you don't. I got insurance for incidentals. And she was like, no, but we need a credit card for incidentals. And I said, no. I purchased the insurance for incidentals. And she was like, yeah, but like, and then I was like, my debit card doesn't count, like there's money on it, like I got the insurance, so if anything, you won't need my card because I got the insurance.
Right.
Well, right, thank you. And so she goes, no, we still need a card in case something happens. You see the circle I'm going in right now?
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense to me because if I have a debit card with money on it and I already purchased insurance, why do you need a card for incidentals? If I drove this shit off a cliff, I'm covered. I am good in the hood. You know what I'm saying? The main thing that's been bothering me though, and there's a lot of this in LA, are people with service dogs. Now, hear me out. I'm all for it. No problem. My brother has one. Here's where the issue runs. When you have like a service dog who looks like it needs a service dog, you know what I'm saying? It's like just like that big, and it's like just like They're trying. What?
No. Parental haters.
They're trying to what? Annoy me?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? And like service animals in general are getting out of hand. I was in the village one time, and y'all, this person was walking this creature, and there was a crowd. And I knew it was a creature because people were like crowding it and taking pictures. And I'm like, this is either A, the cutest dog ever, or B, the ugliest dog ever. So I had to go in for a closer look. So I went, and y'all, it was neither of those options because it wasn't a dog.
What was it?
It was a pig. It was a giant fucking pig.
That's kind of cute.
That's cute. That thing's big enough to pay rent. That thing was huge. And then he said, "Oh, please, y'all, don't pet my service animal. That's bacon."
That's what
That animal's serving him breakfast. That's the only service that animal's doing. My name's Christopher Fake,
What's the name of the show? What's the name of the show? Okay, he's still thinking, you guys. It's his show. It's his show. It's serving bacon.
Bacon.
Yes! We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Give it one more time for Chris, you guys. Recently at my place of employment, someone tried to get in the door with a lizard as a service.
Yeah.
You remember that? You remember that, Mr. Pistachio?
Yeah, he does.
Just slowly revealing like smaller and smaller things about the job. You guys, thank you so much. We just had some more people come in just to come see our last set. Y'all remember Elise, who hosted the last show, right? We are so lucky. She's back doing a whole set for us, and it's going to be our last set of the night.